How many of you dream of traveling to faraway places? How about one of those 7 wonders of the New World? Want to have the adventure of a lifetime? Today's guest studied abroad in Peru, and during her visit, she said, "I'll pack up my bags because I'm going to Cusco." So she did just that and went to Machu Picchu, capital of the Incan Empire. Now she'll join us so we can know more about her. The Humanities Communication Arts Department at Norwalk Community College presents The New Directors, the show that introduces you to television's future writers, directors, personalities. And now join our host, Kiara Ford, to meet the next new director.
Thank you for joining us today for the edition of The New Directors. All the people involved with this program are students in the television production course and are directing, switching, controlling audio, operating cameras, and acting as talent as the first time today. The guests you will meet on this show are students who, when not on camera, are behind the scenes working hard to bring this program to you with as few mistakes as possible. Each student has written and directed 4 different productions. This program will give them the chance to talk about themselves and the productions they've created, and give you the chance to get to know them and enjoy some of the work they've done during the semester. Our guest today is a student who has traveled to Peru, capturing amazing photos and videos where many wish to go. We would like you to meet our guest today, Cristina Coppa.
Glad to be here.
So, I've heard that you studied abroad in Peru. Can you tell us why you decided to go to Cusco?
Well, I went through some seriously excruciating, rigorous study in Peru during my high school, and one of the vacations I said, why not go and relax myself? So that's how I decided to go to the nearest wonder of the world, which is Machu Picchu, and that's how basically I decided to go to Cusco. As you can see in the images, there's like the Inca Atahualpa, the fountain. Then there's beautiful, beautiful landscapes over in Cusco, Peru. All of the architecture of the Incan Empire. Those are not real, by the way. Machu Picchu, I went there, obviously. So there I got to see a little alpaca roaming around. There you could see the natives selling their products. And we could also see the Spanish influence over on the culture. As you can see, little towns are hidden in between the valleys and little citadels. There is a Mirador Taray, which is a very famous landmark in the Sacred Valley. There you can see the Vilcanota River. That's the main river around Machu Picchu. And I also went on a Inca Trail, which is a famous hike in that green mountain in the background of Machu Picchu. And this is the night in the city, Cusco, me having fun. And I really had a lot of fun. Well, I think I deserved it though. There's Aguascalientes, and Aguascalientes has the Urubamba River, which was super interesting, and I basically had the adventure of my lifetime. I think I'll never have as much fun as I did in Cusco, Peru. So please, the next time that you want to consider a travel destination out of the States and want to explore something new, I definitely recommend you to go to Cusco, Peru. So yep, that's me.
Oh, wow, Peru looks very beautiful, very historic. So, you mind telling us why you decided to take the TV production course?
Well, I believe that since little, I can't exactly tell you when, I've always stayed in the theaters to just look and memorize the white letters. Now I know that they're names of all the people who were involved in the process of making a movie and the credits. And I'm talking about, I was that little girl waiting in the theaters way before Marvel began with the bonus scene features. So ever since then, I believe that my desire to want to meet and know the process has increased. And now that I'm in college and have the opportunity to participate and learn from a course that offers all of this knowledge, I said, why not?
Yeah, definitely. That's great. So what are some of the most useful things you think you've learned in the TV production course?
Well, I definitely have a newfound appreciation for everyone who's in the process because it's a lot of work. I'm not talking about just one process, like you just film and then bam, it's a movie. No, there's pre-production, the production itself, and the post-production side of it. For our first project, we had to do a storyboard, a shot list, a field shot list, and a decision list. And that's not even counting the script because the script was given to us. And it was definitely a lot of work. But as I continued learning, I've also known different 6 guidelines to good composition because the composition of a film is very important. Each shot is very important. And I also learned how to use the program Avid Composer, which is very difficult, by the way, but I'm doing it fine. So yeah, basically that's all I learned, but I've learned many more things.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So you mind telling us about some of the productions you did create, like the Student Studies, the Cup of Tea, the Nature Project, and the Orange Project?
Of course. Okay, for the first project, Student Studies, I actually invited one of my best friends to be an actress, and there we can see the establishing shot of her entering the living room. Then she is just looking at where to sit. Mm-hmm. There's another long shot, and she is going there. Yes, you can see it's a cut on the action. And then this is the teacup project where I've cut on the action and applied a title. And yes, there's a row of thirds. Oh, what?
Who's the actress?
Oh, that's my mother.
She's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So there I'm having a close-up. And here we go with my nature project. There's a little swan over there. I know that it's not very still. There you can see the swan, a geometric shape.
Wow.
Then that was an error in my shift focus.
Where were you to shoot this?
I was near the Westport Library.
Okay.
And here I did, okay, here's my orange project. A close-up of a very angry face. Then I applied the rule of thirds at the beginning of the shot so he could disappear. And this is a close-up of the murder weapon, which slowly leaves the scene. Another close-up of a scared orange, scared for his life.
Yeah.
And I had fun filming all of this.
That's great. So out of all the projects that you did shoot and produce, what was your favorite?
That's a difficult question, actually. It's like choosing, after having so many sons, choosing which one is your favorite. But if I had to choose, don't tell my other sons this, but I think the Orange Project. As you can see, this is the continuation of the first part. Okay. A little close-up on the orange juice, because that's how it's called, that's how it's titled, my Orange Project. Then a really extended close-up of the woman's startled face. And here it's basically cut in the action where there were converging lines, as you can see. Another close-up of the lips and maintaining simplicity in the background, as you can see. I love this shot. Then here we could see it's a little choppy, but it's a poor man's dissolve from the dripping knife to the butchered bits of the orange. And there go my credits.
Wow, that was great. So you mentioned the variety of things you've learned in this class. What was the most interesting and important skill you've learned, and how will you put it to use?
I believe that if you want to go into this industry, you have to be very organized, which I learned. You have to be very organized because during the production part, you need to fill out the field shot sheet. If you do not fill this out correctly, then it's going to affect your edit decision list, which is abbreviated EDL, I believe. And this is very important for the editing process. Now for the pre-production part of all the productions, it's definitely one of the toughest, I believe, because you need to not only make sure of the talent, you need to already visualize everything by making a storyboard and possibly a diagram if you can. And, basically planning out every shot, long shots, establishing shots over the shoulder shots and everything. But definitely, I think that you have to learn how to use Avid.
Yeah, you can definitely put that to use.
Of course.
So today we got to meet someone who shared with us the wonders of Cusco, Peru. As a new TV director, she hopes to apply what she has learned here at NCC to document other travel and nature experiences. She also plans to use the new knowledge from TV1 to create exciting travel videos in the future. We would like to thank Cristina Coppa for joining us today.
Oh no, the pleasure is mine.
And we hope you enjoyed meeting one of television's future directors, and we hope you will continue to join us each week to watch our progress. Thank you and have a great day. I really like
This has been The New Directors with your host, Kiara Ford, directed by Krista Valentine. I'm your announcer, Mike Giannopoulos. The New Directors is a Norwalk Community College student production.